Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the New York City Council vote on the Subcommittee on Landmarks, Public Sightings, and Dispositions. At this time, please silence all electronics and do not approach the dais. Chair, you may begin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the meeting of the Subcommittee on Landmarks, Public Sightings, and Dispositions. I am Councilmember Camila Hanks, and I am the chair of the subcommittee. Today, I'm joined by my colleagues, Councilmember Felice online, Marte, Nurse, Salam, Kaban, and Banks. I remind the members of the public that this is a government proceeding, that decorum shall be observed at all times, and as such, members of the public shall remain silent unless and until called to testify. Today, we will vote on 4 projects which were previously heard by the subcommittee. First, we will vote on land use items 345 and 346, the Lincoln Wortman project, which is also referred to as the Taylor Wooten Estates, which are 2 applications by the Department of Housing Preservation and Department pursuant of Section 694 of the General Municipal Law for an amendment to a prior Urban Development Action Area project and a related request pursuant to Section 577 of the Private Housing Finance Law for a 40-year property tax exemption. Together, these actions will facilitate the development of 21 3-story buildings with total of approximately 63 affordable cooperative homes, including a superintendent's unit. The project will consist entirely of affordable home ownership units with a mix of 2 and 3 bedrooms, 63 parking spaces, and recreational space located in Councilmember Banks' district in Brooklyn. I would like to now recognize Councilmember Banks to give a statement.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and good afternoon to everyone. It's an honor and privilege to be here today as the committee prepares to vote on the land use item for the Taylor Wooten Estates, an affordable housing ownership project that will bring more than 60 new units to the 42nd Council District. This project represents something deeply important to me, creating a pathway to ownership and generational stability for working families in the 42nd Council District. Today is also about legacy. The project bears the names of 2 extraordinary community leaders, the former councilwoman, my good friend, Priscilla Wooten, and community leader Dennis Taylor, both lifelong champions for affordable housing and equity in our neighborhoods. I know if they were here today, they would be extremely proud for this project coming to life and the very community that they fought so hard to make a better place. For the moment I took office, my goal was to ensure that all developments in my district truly reflects the needs of our residents, and that's why I brought together developers, city agencies, community stakeholders, and to the same table to negotiate for things like parking, community space, ownership model for this project and other amenities that matter the most to local families. This project embodies that partnership, one built on accountability, collaboration, and respect. Thank you to all involved, the community, the developers, HPD, especially the residents who made their voices heard. Together, we're ensuring that progress in the 42nd Council District truly belongs to the people who call it home. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Banks, and good luck on that. That seems like a great project. Next, we will vote to approve land use items 383 for a project known as H&H River Commons, an application by the City of New York Health and Hospitals Corporation pursuant to Section 73856 of the New York City Health and Hospitals Enabling Act for an approval of a proposed 99-year ground lease with River Commons Housing Development Fund Incorporated and River Commons Owners LLC as a beneficial tenant, to lease approximately 42,000 square feet, which is currently part of a parking lot and annex structure of NYC Health and Hospitals Gotham Morrisania in the Bronx in Councilmember Stevenson's district. This approval would facilitate a 17-story mixed-use building with approximately 98 supportive units and approximately 230 affordable units for households earning less than 80% of the area median income. Additionally, the building will include approximately 6,000 square feet of community facility use and approximately 7,500 square feet of open space. We do not have Councilmember Stevens, so we will move on to, we will next vote to approve land use items 384, 385, 386 for a project known as the IKOS Senior Living. 3 applications by Department of Housing Preservation and Development for 1, a zoning map amendment to map C4, C5, and C4 2A zoning districts. 2, a zoning text amendment map, MIH option 1, and 3, the design of the designation of an urban development action area and an approval of an urban development action area project related to disposition authority for a city-owned site under the New York State General Municipal Law in order to facilitate the development of a new 13-story mixed-use building with 167 income-restricted apartments for seniors, 6,200 square feet of community facility space, and 6,500 square feet of commercial space at 31-07 31st Street in Astoria, Queens, in Councilmember Caban's district. I will now recognize Councilmember Caban to give a statement.
Thank you, Chair. I'm happy to support the IKOS Senior Living development in my district on 31st Street, just a few blocks from my district office. I was able to allocate $1.75 million of capital funding to this innovative project in fiscal year 2025, and I'm excited to see it come closer to fruition today. As many of you know, District 22 is in dire need of affordable senior housing. At least once a week, an older adult constituent comes to our office seeking support with senior housing options, and my team has to share the unfortunate reality that there are very limited opportunities available in our area. This project, consisting of 166 affordable units exclusively for seniors, is a significant step toward filling the gap faced by our older adult neighbors. The project goes further to support our most vulnerable older adults in our community. 30% of the units will be set aside for formerly homeless individuals. I'm especially excited about the community resources that will be provided at IKOS by our close neighborhood partner, Hannock. Amenities to be enjoyed by residents include a reading and computer room lounge, a game room, an exercise room, and outdoor spaces on the second floor, roof, and rear yard. Older adults in the neighborhood who are not residents of IKOS will also benefit from the development's 3-story community center. So thank you to HBD and Hannock for your deep commitment to this project. I look forward to continuing to collaborate with you to make IKOS a comfortable, dignified, and life-affirming space for its residents and the older adult community in my district. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Councilmember Caban. Finally, we will vote to approve land use items 387 through 391 for a project known as Kingsbridge Armory Redevelopment. 5 applications by EDC, DCAS, and a private applicant to facilitate the redevelopment of the landmark Kingsbridge Armory and the construction of a new residential building for an adjacent National Guard site. The applications are for disposition approval for city-owned property, a zoning map amendment to map the project site as a mixed-use M1-4A/R7-2 District A zoning text amendment to establish proposed mixed-use district to increase capacity for a permitted indoor arena in this area from 6,000 to 17,000 persons, and 3, revisions to the zoning text related to the permitted signage, parking, and loading provisions in conjunction with the arena. A special permit to allow the 17,000-person indoor arena to operate at this site, together with modifications to signage requirements. And finally, a special permit to allow 248-space parking garage. This project is in Councilmember Sanchez's district, and Councilmember Sanchez will make her in land use. So thank you. I'd also like to recognize Councilmember Brannan is in attendance. Holler. Members of the subcommittee who have questions or remarks about today's items, please let me know. Seeing none, with the support of the local members for each of these projects, I will now call a vote to approve LU 345346 for the Lincoln Wortman project, now known as the Taylor Wooten Estates. LU 383 for NYC Health and Hospitals River Commons project. LU 384, 385, and 386 for the IKOS Senior Living project, and land use items 387, 388, 389, 390, and 391 for the Kingsbridge Armory redevelopment project. Council, please call the roll.
Chair Hanks,
I vote aye on all, and congratulations to my colleagues.
Councilmember Brannan,
Aye.
Councilmember Feliz,
Aye on all. Congratulations, everybody.
Councilmember Marte,
Aye on all, and congratulations, folks.
Councilmember Nurse,
I vote aye.
Councilmember Salam.
Vote aye on all, thank you.
With a vote of 6 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 0 abstentions, the items are adopted and referred to the full Land Use Committee.
Yeah. That concludes today's business. I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, subcommittee, council, land use staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for your participation today. This meeting is hereby adjourned.